Good morning. Welcome to Black Sun Tarot. It's your girl J Kharma, welcoming you to the Aries reading for December 2019. Yeah, let's ring it in, right? How will it end for us? I'm an Aries as well. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. You could be a cross watcher and it may resonate with you. You could just be led here and it may resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, maybe it might at a later month or later in the month. You never know. So I'm going to start the reading with the Mystical Shaman deck here and see what oracle we have for Aries this month. As I shuffle, I welcome in the ancestors, spirit guides and angel energy, God and goddess energy, to get clear messages for the highest good. Clear messages for the highest good of Aries. You can follow me on IG if you're interested at J_Kharma. And also, I have to say this reading is brought to you by unalunawellness.com. And let me get this book out. I should have had it out before, but I didn't. Yes, brought to you by unalunawellness.com, where you can get your one-stop shop for wellness needs met, including cool healing bracelets, jewelry and crystals, CBD oil, tarot cards, diffusers, many things. Most important thing is it helps me to be able to do what I need to do with my life, right? The important thing is it helps me to be able to do what I need to do with my life, right? So I can do for y'all. So I've been directed to this card for this reading. One, it wants to be stuck, stubborn. The moon. The moon. Wow. This is number 37. Oh my gosh. This is the second time I've seen this today in relation to Aries. So this number is important, not only for me, but for you all. Aries, I'm going to read this straight from the book, and then we'll begin with the tarot reading. Oh my gosh. 37. Oh my gosh. That is wild. I just heard that number in regards to Aries this morning. So that's funny. Every 28 days, the moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light and then back again. This phenomenon in our skies has a powerful impact on our human psyches. It offers us the certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there is a light waiting so we can be reborn into a new phase. Yes. This calls to mind a native African prayer to the moon. May our lives be renewed as yours is. The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of waters on the earth. This same power in turn affects human feelings and emotions and mirrors their rising from or hiding back into the unconscious, like waves, the tides, ebb and flow. The emotions. Let me turn this down a little bit. The emotions are water, the cups, and they ebb and they flow just like the ocean, and the moon has a big effect on that. So paying attention to the stages of the moon, what it's doing, and where your feelings are during those times. This really resonates with me, like on very personal level. So much so I can't even get into it. Why is it so loud over here? I feel like it got louder with that one track. Anyway, so we'll keep that in mind here for your overall oracle reading for spirit guide. Keep that in the back of your mind. The moon. So we'll look at the tarot, and we're going to look at all 4 weeks and see what Spirit has for you there. Looks like some of you guys are going to be feeling like you're having a commitment or wanting to commit, maybe in a family situation, home situation. Maybe you want to increase the commitment of the relationship you're in into a home situation. For some of you guys, you've put in time, and it is time to reap the benefits of the work you put in. It's coming. I feel that. You've gone through some struggles. You've definitely gone through some struggles with some people, some inner battles as well. But I feel like, look at you, the Emperor. You show up strong. And I feel like that's the point. You know, you're over these battles. And you're showing up strong. Welcome to the reading, Aries. Welcome to the reading, Aries. I think we're good. We can cut. So it's definitely a time of it's a good time to be in Aries this month. I feel like the way you end the year is the way you dream of beginning the year, the new year. That makes sense. I don't know what these 3 cups are. Page of Cups. So a message of love, maybe a friendship or a love interest, but someone offering you something emotional, something that could mean something to you, something to build upon emotionally. Let's see, what messages do we have for week 1? So time is an illusion. So like I said, if it doesn't resonate with you by the end of the month, or by, the weeks don't line up exactly, then it's different for everyone. It could be a different timeline for you. So check back later. Sometimes you think a certain way and then things change. When things change, the moon changes and everything shifts, and then emotions change, and then you might look at it quite differently at the end of the month than you might be looking at it now. So it's a little bright, but here is the Ace of Cups in reverse. That would be week 1. So you're dealing with an emotional energy, very emotionally strong, possibly in a relationship, some type of disappointment. You might not be feeling like fulfilled right now emotionally with whatever relationship, what's going on in your love life, or it could be a friendship, but it could be a family type of thing. But I'm picking up love, and I feel like somebody's feeling like someone is deceiving them, or not completely. There's something under the surface that you don't know, Aries, that is disappointing you, and something is disappointing you here. But the tables will turn by week 2. The Wheel of Fortune. That's saying that fate is turning in your favor this month. So this disappointment you might have been feeling is on its way out. See, it's funny because when I was looking at these cards, what stood out to me was the little snake on her finger, right? And I'm seeing it as a snake. And it's so small, but it's like this little potential of something that's underneath everything. And it being in reverse, it kind of makes it feel uncomfortable because I don't really know what it is. And it's like, it's just a feeling of something I don't know yet. Something's creeping around that I'm not really sure where it is going, but it's there. But here on the Wheel of Fortune card, when it's upright, it turns and it grows, but it is growing in a positive manner. Some people look at snakes in a negative manner, but it's also reminiscent to the moon, where it's renewal. It's like a renewal in phases and transformation, because they shed their skin. So they go through these processes of, molting or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's not for snakes, but I don't know. But they shed, and that reminds me of the moon going through phases in people. Oh, I turned that around. Also, with the Wheel of Fortune, if you notice that you have your angels and spirit guides and a lot of ancestor energy outside of what you can see, in your favor, turning in your favor. As we look at week 3, let's see. Any messages for week 3? The Fool in reverse. So you might be feeling like this new journey that you're starting on, or that you've started here with this Ace of Cups, this thing that you're not quite sure about. It's still, you're hesitant here to move forward. You might still be feeling that way in week 3, even though it might feel by week 2 like things are coming to completion. Oh, finally, 10. But there's going to be some hesitation here with the Fool on one or the other part. Let's see. How about week 4? Week 4 message for week 4. Six of Coins in reverse. So something out of balance, but it's more or less coming into balance. It's a sense of coming into balance because it's in reverse. There's you're finding your balance here because of this Fortune turning, things going in your direction. And that could be in regards to, it is Pentacles here, and you have the big giant pentacle on the wheel. It's represented as a big giant looking pinnacle. It could be that this is affecting your work area or the things you're trying to manifest. It could be relationships, but it's definitely something that you're trying to manifest tangibly in your life. Whereas this side, these 2 weeks here, the first and the third week, maybe I should put them like this, they're more emotional or relationship related. Okay, so you're still going through some stuff here where you're sort of like, some of y'all are hesitant about moving forward with this relationship. And we saw a Page of Cups offering in the shuffle. So someone's coming in with this offer, but for some reason, there's some disappointment, or there's something there. It could be a lack of communication that's been going on that is making it feel like, not feels like it's on steady ground. With the Fool, you might be wanting to start anew with this person, but it doesn't feel like it's steady ground yet. It feels a little shaky. Any more clarifiers for Ten of Cups in reverse? So I feel like with the Ace of Cups, this disappointment is from the past. It's from the past. You have lost tremendously in the past, have hurt tremendously, have lost relationships, possibly family. A lot of pain with the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's like the whole thing is crashing down. Oh my goodness. We got a lot here. Yeah. And you've probably felt very much with the World card being in reverse from this particular past incident. I feel like this is a past incident or past history here. All of these, the fact that, you had to deal with the end of a karmic situation. You probably had to walk away from it. You had to Eight of Cups someone and really walk away from that situation emotionally, because you were probably feeling like either you were being taken for granted or you were done with old things. Like you're ready to move on to the new opportunity. You are not going to take anything yourself for granted anymore. So I feel like that was all very much past, leading up to this Ace of Cups, you starting new but still having that hesitation, that feeling like you know, like that, oh, you know, this, I don't want to go through all of this again. But all of this is, I'm picking up, is past. So you need to let go of that energy, that past energy, to move forward. You need clarifiers for the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm seeing here that definitely there's another story with someone being betrayed and having some heartache, possibly with this 5 and this 3 of Swords, which is an 8. So you have been hurt in the past. You've been betrayed. So you've dealt with a lot of pain, and that's why Spirit is turning things in your favor, or that's a part of it turning in your favor here. It's dealing with a lot of past energy here. You're going to be a time of letting go. I'm feeling like this is definitely a time of letting go in December. Letting go of a lot of stuff so you can move forward in the new year with this energy of being much more in balance, instead of feeling imbalanced, where it's like, you know, I don't have enough to give, I don't want to give you my 3, you know, and I only have 6. You'll know exactly how to temper yourself. You'll be more balanced and have temperance. Okay. Any more clarifiers for Aries? The Fool, possibly? Clarifiers for the Fool? Yeah, definitely self-care is important. Queen of Swords. Communication and being real with your words. Being strong in your sense of who you are, what you allow, and what you won't allow in this relationship as you move forward. If you decide to move forward, if you're able to get over that baggage that you have still, you need to let go of a lot of that. But be mindful, there are people out there that are like this. You've been through this, but not everybody is like that. So I get some clarifiers on. Actually, I'm gonna switch to the romance deck because I'm a little more curious now to this relationship. This relationship situation, because it feels like, yes, it's an opportunity. By these cards being in reverse doesn't mean they can switch, right? They still carry the same energy. Yes, you had disappointment, but yes, that's also an opportunity flipped around. Yes, you're hesitant, but yes, you were still thinking about going on this journey anyway. You still feel like you had this offer, you're starting new, but you got to have your boundaries. You definitely need to have your boundaries, because the Queen of Swords, she's the ultimate in boundaries and like not taking no shit, but being respectful and also being honest. So let's look at the romance article real quick and see what the love life's looking like. I'm sorry, it's so messy here. I tried. Okay. Messages for Aries. Passion, children. Your love life is being affected by children, and allow your heart to sing with joy. She's literally making love to an angel here. So there's something going on. Yes, you have this opportunity. There's love there. But there's trepidation. There's some, I don't even know if that's the right word. It's hesitation is what I'm saying. And it could have a lot to do with children on both of y'all parts. Because definitely if you're coming from this situation, most of y'all or your partner have had a broken family, or a family that's been split apart. There's kids in these pictures. So some of y'all, that has a lot to do with why things are the way they are, and also why you're so still hesitant, because it does involve kids. It could involve kids if it went to a certain place with it. So that's something to think about. but there is passion. And they're telling you to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Guided to take. That's key here. So stay in with your intuition. Stay centered. Stay grounded. Balance with this temperance card. Don't be talking to a bunch of people about everything. Go within on yourself, on your star player, as they say. And what you're guided to do, then do it. It's okay. Because that's going to fuel that passion and allow you to open up again and trust again and not feel so hesitant about it, unsure. Almost like, I don't want to say it's fear, it's just like a lack of faith, just a small bit, because you're there, but it's like just a little bit of, let go, control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. It could be, that some of y'all are just trying to push it, or define it, or, worrying too much about all the logistical parts right now. And this is not the time to think about it right now. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. And the next few cards that turned over, I'll just go through these real quick. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe taking some time out for some of y'all. I know it's December, it's going to be busy, but maybe just put in the plans to take some time out if you don't have the time now. Because, I feel that strongly. So I'm sure some people in this, they have it, they look like they're going out and getting married or something like that. But this could be just you taking time out. It's not necessarily having to do with the other person. But this is soulmate. So some of y'all really are dealing with your soulmate. And you probably feel that very strong connection, which is also feeding your hesitation. Because that's that human side of us, where it's like, we remember what happened before when we put it all out there before. And who's for sure that this is what it is, But it is your soulmate. Spirit is saying you're karmically tied to this person in some way. And it could be your twin flame for some of y'all. But it definitely says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And I would say so might the situation. So might the situation. You see this guy, he's looking at these two people. You don't never really know who your soulmate is until you know who your soulmate is. I don't like that light on that card. Take that off. But it might not be what you think. We always think we know, but you don't know, but you feel. That's how you know a soulmate, is you feel it. And spirit will confirm it through all kinds of ways, all kinds of synchronicities, things out of your control. Things will happen naturally because they're meant to. So, like the phases of the moon, guys, allow yourself the room to change and grow through your processes. Don't get invested in the fullness or the emptiness, because it's just going to keep going around and keep going around. This is such a beautiful card. Now, this card can take the light because it's not that reflective thing. But this is so true. So anyway, you guys have a great month. Happy holidays. Enjoy your family. Peace out.